Hey everybody, I have a very, very urgent feeling in my spirit right now. I have been feeling the most incredible sense of impending doom upon the world, and I know that Jesus is coming for his people before all hell breaks loose. But I have sensed in my spirit since this whole thing started with the lockdowns that it was never going to get better and that it is leading into something very horrible, which is called the New World Order and total tribulation and a horror movie life. And it has increasingly gotten worse and worse and worse since the day the Lord told me that this isn't going away. And it's like our backs are at the Red Sea. We're at the Red Sea right now. The world is, every day something more intense happens, some sort of more lockdown. Okay, so what I want to do is, Rod Sooners, thank you brother, sent me this today, a video of Ken Roberts. I don't know him, but I prayed about it, and basically he's saying, I'll play a little bit at the end, but he's saying that within 18 hours, the Iran may very well attack America. And the reason that I got a confirmation, as you know, God's giving me the dream, the 21-0 America from God, where God showed me he's destroying the country, and he was yelling 21-0 America very loud, very terrifying voice. And I kept repeating it in a panic. And he said, don't forget this, you're going to need it later. And this was 5 years ago. And right now is later, and I'm sensing that 21-0 America is so close, it's not funny. It's just intensely, I don't even know. I have been so overwhelmed with just the intensity of God showing me the tribulation the past few weeks. He's just made it very real to me. It is happening, and the Lord is coming to take us out. Revelation 3:10, I'll save you from this hour of trial, okay, that's to come upon the whole world in the last days. Last week, he gave me a word. Couldn't load that video. I heard in my spirit, my finest hour, okay, my finest hour. I looked some stuff up. The first thing I find is Passover, Exodus, my final hour. And God is pointing to, this is our finest hour is upon us, Church of Jesus Christ, of those who have received the Messiah, Yeshua HaMashiach, as their Savior. This is what I want to say. This, in my mind, I thought, okay, 18, what does 18 mean? And immediately I thought of Revelation 18, where Babylon falls in 1 hour. And then my sister I was talking to said, yeah, and tomorrow is Nisan 18, on the Jewish calendar. And of course, today's 17. Right now it is. I'm going to load this. It's getting late, but we've been watching, knowing this is the Passover time. Tomorrow is another major. It's also Resurrection Sunday. I mean, it's a lot of stuff is falling right now at the same time. Also, the Pope just renounced his association with Jesus Christ, basically changing his name from Vicar of Christ. And then the Antichrist is expected in Israel by the end of Passover, which is on the 15th. So there's a lot of stuff going on. Military trucks seem to be sweeping into the country. Listen, I think this is 21-0 America. And on the one hand, I feel this is an urgent message for the world. It's a time of just horrors are about to happen. And yet, for those who have received Jesus Christ, Yeshua, as their Messiah, it's your finest hour. Our finest hour is upon us. Listen, I'm just giving you this. I don't know if something's going to happen tomorrow, but I will tell you one thing. When that earthquake hit the Red Sea, it hit right where they were crossing, where they would have been crossing at the time of Exodus. So, I'm going to play a minute of this for you and leave the link in the box. And I love you guys. You guys stay strong, be courageous, fear not. God says, fear not, fear not, fear not, fear not, because I am with you. I am with you. He will rescue. He will rescue us, and he is faithful. I'm going to play this. I love you guys, and I'll see you soon.
Good afternoon, everyone. I am briefly breaking my silence, other than posting on my community page, because I just received some valuable and very disturbing intel that I'm going to share with you in code in certain ways as much as possible. This is pretty intense. Information has come down the pike. I just now received this, but information is coming down the pipe that an attack on the homeland and our military forces could occur within the next 18 hours. Apparently, information has been intercepted from Iran to Hamas that they are planning an attack on our military and possibly our homeland, depending upon how far they decide to go with it.
Okay, I'll let you hear the rest so I can keep this video short. And remember, a year or so ago, I had the word brigadier. Some of you will remember that. Brigadier. I heard the word DEFCON. Did video on that too. They're not loaded now, but brigadier is... It led me straight to Iran. When I looked it up, it led me to Iran. I knew God was talking about Iran's brigadiers for whatever reason. So I think this is connected. And okay, so I will talk to you later.